Good morning, good morning, good morning. Coming out the gate coughing. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome, excuse me, to another good morning grief devotion. It's your boy, Pastor Corey Allen Duncan. Senior, so happy and excited to have this wonderful opportunity to lead you today in a very special way. In today's Good Morning Grief Devotion, this is the daily grief devotion that is strategically designed to help you to navigate through your grief one day at a time. What is grief? I'm so glad you asked. Grief, my brothers and sisters, it is the natural, normal, necessary response to loss, change, and transition that results in the expressions of feelings and emotions. That grief is what you feel on the inside. Mourning is how you reveal on the outside. Therefore, we don't suppress it, but we express it. We don't ignore it, but we explore it. We don't conceal it, but we reveal it. We don't lock it up, but we let it out. And that's why we shout good morning, because morning is a good thing. I'm excited today to have this wonderful opportunity to lead you in today's Good Morning Grief Devotion. Today, my brothers and sisters, is day 220. We're going to talk about I can live without you. I can live without you. Let's talk about it, y'all. I love you so much. Guess what? You died. I love you so much and you died. You didn't leave me because you wanted to leave me, but you left me nonetheless. And I thought I couldn't live without you. Yeah, I know y'all can relate to this. The loved ones that we love so much. I loved you much, so much, and you died. You didn't leave me because you wanted to leave me, but nonetheless, you gone. And there was a period in time where I felt I couldn't live without you. Many of us feel like we can't go on without them. We can't live without them because the pain is just that intense. The experience is just that wild that when we try to process the love that we had and now the fact that they're gone is so hard to deal with. It's so hard to contend with. It's so hard to navigate through. I love you so much. And guess what? You done up and left me, right? Yet here I am living without you. I hate it. And I wish it weren't so. We cannot deny this reality. We can't deny the reality of the fact that I hate it. I hate the fact that you're not here. I hate the fact that you're gone. I hate the fact that you're no longer available. I hate it. I hate the fact that you are no longer here, right? I wish it was different. I wish we could go back and undo it. I wish we could turn back the hand of time. I wish we could undo it. I wish that is what we could do, right? I hate the fact that you're not here. I wish it weren't so. But I'm also learning, here it is. I'm also learning that I don't hate every minute of it, right? I still have connections with other beloved people. I still have passions and joys, hopes and dreams. Here it is. I didn't think I could live without you, yet here I am doing it. I hate the fact that you're not here. But y'all, there are still other connections that we have. There are still other people that we love. There are still other dreams and hopes and things that we still have. And this is where I really want you to be able to hone in and focus, because while we grieve and while we mourn and while we deal with the loss, the change, and the transition of the person that's gone, right? We also have to keep in mind we're still navigating through this thing called life. We're still navigating through the people that remain, right? So, and I do this as it relates to leadership, this, that, and the other, but if it's with grief, sometimes we focus so much on the people we left and we fail to strengthen that which remains, right? I I do that just from a leadership standpoint, and in other things, we focus so much on the people that may have left that we don't focus on those that remain, right? And it's one of those things you do got to mourn. You got to mourn. You got to mourn those that are gone. Now, this is strictly from a leadership standpoint, but you got to strengthen what remains, right? You mourn what left, but strengthen what remains. Now, doing this from a grief standpoint, and both of them are grief, but doing this from a grief standpoint, when you're talking about the death of somebody, you got to navigate through the process of grieving and mourning. You got to navigate through the process of feeling and revealing and mourning the loss, the change, and the transition. You got to navigate through that process, and it is an ongoing, lifelong journey. It is an ongoing, lifelong journey of mourning the person that you lost, while you also have to simultaneously strengthen that which remains. We're going to mourn the person that we lost while we continue to strengthen that which remains, right? The relationships that you still have that we can't neglect and we can't abandon and we got to still appreciate, right? What if it was two? What if it was three? What if it was, you understand what I'm saying? Otherwise we'll find ourselves in the same position again the next time this comes around. And so let's mourn and grieve that was lost. And while we also strengthen that which remains, the connections, the relationships, the hopes, the dreams, the desires. I tell you this all the time, right? There's still more chapters in the book of your life. There are still more miles to be traveled on the journey in your life. That life is not over, right? For you, God says you're not done. We still got more to do, right? And so we navigate through this space of, yeah, we're going to grieve and mourn that in which we lost. We're going to navigate through that process. We're not going to deny it. We're not going to ignore it. We're going to explore it. We're not going to conceal it. We're going to reveal it. We're going to do all of that while at the same time, simultaneously, strengthening that which remains. Learning that I don't hate every minute of it. I still have connections with other beloved people. I still have passions and joys and hopes, and I have dreams. I can live without you. I want y'all to understand this. I can live without you. I know at one point in time you probably felt like I can't live without you. You've been doing it. And I want you to say it. I can live with it. It's hard. It's difficult. It wasn't my plan. It's not what I desired, but I can live without you. And since I'm here for an unknown number of days or years to come, I know I should live out all of those days or years as fully as I can. Oh, I'm going to live them out as fully as I can. I'm going to get through this rough patch. I'm going to navigate. I'm going to go through my grief. I'm going to navigate through my mourning. But you know what? I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep going. Mama, I'm going to keep going. Daddy, I'm going to keep going. Husband, I'm going to keep going. Wife, I'm going to keep going. Son, I'm going to keep going. Daughter, I'm going to keep going. Brother, I'm going to keep going. Sister, I'm going to keep going. Grandmama, I'm going to keep on going. Granddaddy, I'm going to keep on going. Friend, where have you been? I'm going to keep, I am going to keep going, and I'm going to live it fully. I'm going to extrapolate all of the life lessons, the joys, the memories. I'm going to take all of that in which we had. I'm going to use it as fuel and energy, fuel to further my journey. And I am going to keep going. I know I should live out those days or years as fully as I can. So here I go. I hope I'm making you proud. Here's the final thought. My heart beats and I am grateful. I hope I'm making you proud, Pops. I hope I'm making you proud, Mama. I hope I'm making you proud, husband, son, daughter, wife. I hope I'm making you proud. I can live without you. I can. And I'm going to see you soon on the other side. But for now, I hope I'm making you proud. Yo, it's your boy, Pastor Corey Allen Duncan Sr., encouraging you. Keep going. I know it's hard, but you can live without them. Make them proud. Live your life to the fullest. Extrapolate all of the lessons, everything you learn, all of the memories. Use it as fuel to help you to go further. I love you with the love of the Lord. I'll see you tomorrow, same time, same place, on the Good Morning Grief Devotion.